When playing the board game Monopoly, there is always a chance you'll get a get-out-of-jail-free card. But real life isn't always that easy, unless you are in Alabama. Circuit Court judge with Marvin Wiggins. He's that judge.
That's right. According to a complaint, Judge Wiggins violated ethics rules when he asked every defendant to donate blood at a blood drive outside the courthouse. The judge said if the defendants did not donate, they would be jailed. 48 Hours crime-cider reporter Graham Cage joins us now. So walk us through this one.
Yeah, this is a really, really strange situation. The Southern Poverty Law Center filed this complaint yesterday, and they have a recording of Judge Wiggins saying to defendants, basically, you have a choice. You could pay these fees today that you owe. Usually these are fees that are for court-appointed lawyers, so it's usually for people who can't afford court in the first place. Or you can donate blood near this court, or you go to jail today.
Wow. So what laws did this judge violate?
SPLC says he's basically violating not just Alabama's law, but also the U.S. Constitution. In their words, he says they say the U.S. Constitution and Alabama law do not allow indigent persons to be jailed because they cannot pay. I have audio that SPLC got of this moment.
Okay, so have a seat, and I can hear you better. You come on back, sir. Hang on a second. Okay.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Those who are here for a single document, there's a consideration of the blood drive outside. If you do not have any money and do not want to go to jail, there's an option to pay it. You can give blood today. If you do not have any money, go out there and give blood. Bring your slip back and receipt indicating you're giving blood. Consider that as a discount rather than putting you in jail if you do not have any money. So if you don't have any money and not want to go to jail, consider giving blood today, bring your receipt back, or the sheriff has enough handcuffs for those who do not have money.
What do you say?
There you go. You're all set. Thank you for donating. You know what? You're still doing a good thing.
Well, and I normally do,
Yeah.
but I don't like being told I have to or I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
I don't
got
like
you.
being...
I thought everybody was joking when you said that.
No,
For real.
no.
Did you really say that?
Yeah. And I'll be talking to Troy King this evening.
What this meant was that for that one day, they didn't have to pay their fines. They still all owe the same amount of money. And the thing with this is that a lot of the defendants, according to the SPLC, they didn't know that they were coming to court for a collection. They got a notice. Hundreds of people actually got a notice to come to court that day. And it didn't say you were coming to court to collect fees. And also, at least one of the defendants told SPLC that they were told by the county clerk, you don't need to have a lawyer with you when you show up. So it's really a strange situation.
Circuit Judge and former ASU trustee Marvin Wiggins is no stranger to controversy. The judge is back in the headlines after he gave defendants in Perry County who couldn't afford to pay their fines the option of giving blood instead.
We're trying to find creative ways to help people pay their fees and expenses. Because of our area, we know that people don't have the kind of income, the salary to pay the fines when they do, and we have to collect them. So as an option sometimes to paying the fines, you may allow them to do community services.
Wiggins says the defendants who were given the option to donate blood were not violent criminals.
These are just persons who have either completed their probationary term but have not paid all their fees and costs in full. And monthly or bi-monthly or quarterly, we have what we call pay-due dockets. And we give those individuals an opportunity to come pay on those fines or find ways that they can pay if they don't have the money.
Wiggins says it's also important to note that the blood drive was not something set up by the court.
I want people to understand that that was something that was unrelated to the court that particular day. It was just an annual blood drive that they were having, and we provided an opportunity for those persons who wanted to donate blood and who were paying their fee to give that opportunity to make that contribution to society and make that contribution to someone who may need blood someday.
Reaction to this latest controversy involving the judge has been mixed.
I think it's a disgrace. You can't make people do something that they don't want to do in that matter. I think giving them that option, they'll take it, but my thing is, most people, if they had the option, they would rather not do it.
Well, if you can't pay the fine, there are alternative sentences. And Judge gave him an alternative sentence that can not only save his life, but 3 or 4 other people from a pint of blood.
What do we know about Judge Wiggins?
We don't. Well, he has a kind of an interesting past. Just a few years ago, he was censored by the state. Actually, it was a public reprimand, is what it's called in Alabama, and that was because he did not recuse himself from a voter fraud case that involved his own relatives. And then also in 2014, the governor of Alabama removed him from the Alabama State University Board, and that was for alleged conflict of interest.
Wow.
It's pretty interesting. I'm guessing it was a